everyone, I'm Sarah and you are out and about in Fraser. Today I'm at Mountain Dog. This is Sam, she works at Mountain Dog, and even though it's called Mountain Dog, you still have stuff for cats too, right?
True.
So tell me a little bit about the food that you sell here.
All right, so we've got a couple different options for food with dog food and stuff. A lot of it is, actually all of it is made in USA. We've got a lot of awesome brands. Most of it is grain-free food. People don't know that dogs are often allergic to grain and stuff like that. So we carry a lot of brands that dogs with allergies, they can eat this food.
That's awesome.
We have one brand called Nature's Logic. It is my personal favorite if you're going to start feeding Jerry. It is non-GMO, all organic, no synthesized materials. It's completely 100% organic for those of you who are like me, who really, really like things to be all organic.
That's great. So is everything in your store organic?
Not everything is organic, but it's all made in the USA, which is huge. We don't supply anything from China or any of those weird countries that have weird rules on what they'll feed their kids and dogs and people.
Pretty much anything, right?
Yeah. Sketchy, they're feeding each other their dogs. So none of that stuff. It's all from New Zealand, Australia, countries that have higher requirements and stuff like that.
Standards?
For food standards. Higher standards for food, those are the only foods we'll supply.
Perfect, that's great. And I'm sure a lot of people, I mean, around here, everybody has a dog, so people, and they're like their own children, so I mean, they want to feed them good stuff.
The best possible. So we've got a lot of awesome, even our cheapest food is better than anything you can find at Safeway or Algonquin's going out of business.
City Market, maybe?
City Market, wherever it is you shop, we have better food than all of those at really good prices.
Perfect. So you have a couple new products in that you want to show us.
True.
What do you have here?
All right, so this is our cat section. We cat things. We literally just got these in like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
This is like a little kitties get to run through it. I'm sure it's hilarious. I would love to see it.
A twinkle shoot.
It looks like, oh, and it lights up. Well, there you go. It lights up, and so that's cool. $20 for that little guy. Refillable catnip things. Everybody likes to give their cat catnip. Cracks me up. And then I have absolutely no idea what this is, so if you want to come figure out what it is, it's a mystery motion concealed electronic motion toy.
Huh.
Should be tons of fun.
Tons of fun
Lots
for
of fun
cats.
for the cats. And
entertaining for the humans.
And entertaining, but that's the most important part. That's why we buy toys.
Awesome.
And then we've got some new dog things. We're gonna have a whole stand of Christmas stuff right here. We've got a little box of Christmas toys over there, but we are getting more. These things are really cool. They're called unstuffies. There's no stuffing in them, so that when your dog decides to destroy everything, at least you're only cleaning up the outsides and not all the fun fluffing on the inside.
Perfect.
Speaker somewhere in there.
Awesome. That's great, Sam. Thanks for letting us stop by and bug you for a little bit.
No problem.
Thanks again for watching Grand County's only morning show. Stay tuned for more.
Sarah, we're here, TV 18, Grand County's only morning show. Winter Park Resort is celebrating its 75th anniversary this year. Tons to learn. They were huge pioneers in the ski industry. We're here with one of our local historians, Tim, to learn about all that, talk about the 75th anniversary book. Thanks for being here, Tim.
Well, thanks, Emily.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. You're a local Coloradan.
Yes, I'm born and raised in Colorado, born in Pueblo. So I like to tell people I'm a Southern boy. My family actually came out to Colorado in 1887 to the San Luis Valley, the sand dunes specifically.
Yeah, okay.
I had family living in what is now the Sand Dunes National Park.
Cool.
In fact, I have family buried in the national park boundary.
Wow.
So,
who knew?
Yeah, well.
And then how did you end up here?
Well, I grew up in Colorado Springs,
Okay.
and years ago, I ran a restaurant in Grand Lake.
Okay.
That was in the early 90s. Went back to Colorado Springs, but my kids' grandparents lived in Silver Creek, still do, and we decided we wanted to raise the kids close to their grandparents. So that's what brought us up here. Cool. And been here ever since. 2 Middle Park High School graduates, one in law school now. And
that's right.
So,
very cool.
Yeah.
Tell me how you got into loving history.
Well, I've always loved history. It's always been a passion for me, and in particular, the westward movement and Colorado history.
Yeah.
Being that my family's part of Colorado's history, that kind of naturally attracted me to it. But I studied history in Colorado, at University of Colorado at Denver. Okay. Tom Noel, who a lot of people know as Dr. Colorado, was my
Okay.
professor, and we still maintain contact.
Cool.
I started writing articles on history in Grand County for the Winter Park Manifest years ago.
Okay.
And that's what kind of first got me on the radar for Grand County Historical Association.
Okay, which is what you do kind of now.
Yes, it is what I do now.
Okay.
I run the museum in Hot Sulphur Springs. It is where our offices are for Grand County Historical Association, as well as all of our archives, photos, over 10,000 photos in our
Wow.
archives.
Pretty cool things there, I bet.
Yeah, lots of cool
Yeah.
things. I mean, for someone like me, it's a dream come true.
Right,
It
right.
really is.
You brought something with you today?
I did. This is a remarkable piece right here. This is the McGowan Report.
Okay.
And this is largely responsible for Winter Park to be where it is today. It could have been either at West Portal, where it is today, or it could have been at Jones Pass. It was debated between the
Yeah.
Forest Service and the city of Denver
Okay.
where it was going to be. And this report kind of finalized where it was
Yeah.
going to be. So, and this right here is actually in my book that I wrote
Okay.
for the 75th anniversary.
Perfect. Which we're going to talk more about when we come back. First, we're going to go take a look at the snow report.